Hello everybody! Welcome to Mahjong. Welcome back to Mahjong. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas everybody. Hope you're all doing alright. It's the 28th of December for me, so we're in the Netherzone between Christmas and New Year. I've worked a little bit, but I got some days off now. I've played some Mahjong in my downtime. It's gone fine, I guess. It's gone fine. It's gone fine. I can't really complain. Alright, chums, let's do this. Let's jump into that Jade room. I'm gonna do the old like, comment, subscribe for me. How was your Christmas if you celebrate Christmas? How was your Christmas? Mine was fine. I was still ill. Still a little bit ill now, in fact. Bit of a cough. Definitely still got a blocked nose. But I'm feeling a lot better than I did. Wowzers. Yeah, go on then. Go on then, send it. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4 shapes. That's what you want, right? That's what they say. That's what people have said to me in the past. 4 shapes, and then it's a half flush. Also, we can just pawn our seat wind, and we'll at least just have seat wind and something. I'm going to have to throw the door here, of course I am, but it is what it is. I noticed I was definitely not playing as well. Just... wow. Definitely not playing as well when I was playing just with Spotify on. I try not to do... do I want this? Or do I want this? I think I want this. I try not to do second monitor gaming with this, you know, like having YouTube on another tab or, God forbid, an anime or something. Good lord, can you imagine? No thank you. I need to be locked in. But the irony is I'm never more locked in. That's funny. I'm never more locked in than I am when I'm recording like this. I don't know what it is. So I mean, if I'm looking at the spreadsheet, I've got the spreadsheet open now. Actually I didn't have an A-. That's a complete lie. I did have an A- on Christmas Eve. Did I record that video? Can't remember. An A- and then an S-, A plus, A, S-, S. You would not do this to me. That's actually not a tile that I want. Oh, that's funny. Can I throw the 3 of bamboo here? Don't think I should. Should I? I mean, obviously I pawn this if it comes out. Whether I throw the 3 for this kind of tempai is... oh, that is devastating. That doesn't help me, does it, is the problem. I guess I should throw the green dragons as they're vaguely safer than anything else here that I can throw. This is not even tempai, but... we'll take it. It's 3, 4, 5. No, it's 4, 5, 6, and a 6, 7, and a 3, 4. It's very strange. Oh, God. This gives me the widest weights, whereas this is at least Suji to the 1 and the 4 that's passed already. I don't like this, but I'm going to do it. Okay, it's passed.
Riichi.
Okay, we got a chasing Riichi. We're in trouble now. Am I about to deal in here? Screw it, it's fine. Oh, okay. Alright, whatever. Good for you. The door I didn't deal in, so I was a little more inclined to maybe be a bit more aggressive with it, but I think that's an acceptable level of risk there. 2 players had Riichi'd, right? Like, they couldn't play any defense against me at all. Wow, this hand's bonkers. I think I'm going to straight up cut the East Wind. It was a 6 tile weight, and it was seat wind half flush. It wasn't actually that good. It wasn't actually that good. Maybe I should have kept the green dragon if I was... No, because I kind of wanted to Mawashi it, right? We'll see. We'll see. Interesting hand, to say the least. Okay. I kind of want to Riichi this, right? Like, seat wind red 5's fine. I'll take it if they give it to me. Yeah. Yeah, let's just get out of it, shall we? Let's just try and claw some of these points back. Get the dealer out of the dealer seat. Get ourselves into the dealer seat. Okay, that is certainly very interesting. I kind of don't want to throw any of these double-sided weights, but I think I will for the value. I think I'll greed the value. It's still early enough, right? Still in the first row. If I draw a 9, I'm really annoyed. But if I draw a 6 of bamboo, that's fine. That attaches to this, and then I've still got this. Don't need that. That's actually incredible. Like, that is actually insane. That's bonkers. Does that change anything? Not really. Mahjong, you're being nice to me today. Oh, and a sumo. Check it out. Check it out. Sorry, that's what's that? Bow Select? That's Craig David from Bow Selector. Oh my god. He's back in the game. Oh, lovely. Thanks. Ugh. Yuck. I guess I just pun the red dragon and maybe I'll draw another east wind as a pair or something. I mean, there's a lot of value here. It's just a bit. It's just really awkward. That's also not good, but I'll keep it. Okay. All right. Now we're in big trouble. I guess I don't really need this anymore. Oh no. They just had it, did they? They just had it. On my dealer seat. This part of the country. Localized entirely within your hand.
Pong.
Yes, I think you could probably argue that that is not a good pawn, but this is safe. This is not very safe. Everything else is mostly fine. That's an insane draw. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, okay. Except I might end up throwing the red 5. What? Really? You're gonna calm this, are you? Thank God you didn't give them any more value. Oh God. Someone's dying tonight. I don't even know what to do now. That doesn't seem right. But this makes a 4 of bamboo very good. I can still pawn this, right? And then now I can chi into a 4 or a 6. And all I've lost is the... I guess I have lost the pawn on the 7. But I really don't want to throw this is the problem. Follow cut. Because if a 7 of circles comes out and I pawn it, then... I mean, it's Tenpai. Oh, okay, alright, okay, alright, okay, okay. If I was going to deal into anybody, that's fine. You can have it. You can have that. I'm totally okay with that. Sucks to lose the dealer seat like that, but if the player across from us had sumoed, we'd have paid out way more than 2,000. So, and that's kind of why you're incentivized to push a little bit in that situation. You haven't got enough information really to go on, is the problem. You're gonna have to just throw tiles and hope for the best. Maybe Mac is gonna say, "Why aren't you folding? Don't pawn the red dragon, just fold with them." They might say that, and they're probably right. To be fair, this is dead, isn't it? Even though it's my seat wind. Let me just clear my throat. Sorry. Okay. Oh, that's an interesting pawn. Character tiles, I guess. Or maybe you just have the red dragon in your hand. Because you obviously don't have the seat wind. You don't have east wind. You don't have. Okay, yeah, it was the red dragon. That's fine. Well, that's good. We know that now. It could still be a half flush, of course, but. Maybe just straight up throw this. This hand's doing nothing. Well, that's not strictly true. 4 of circles is pretty good. Keep a safe tile. I've got 2 monitors. Obviously, it'd be pretty silly for me to have 2 monitors and not like do something on one and have something on another one. But these tiles all suck. Have you noticed that? But I am very much. Sometimes I read Steam reviews of games that are like, oh my goodness. Sometimes I read Steam reviews of games that say, yeah, the game's fine. If you just sort of like put on a show on the second monitor, it's pretty, you know, you can just grind this game out. And I'm like, what the heck? Really? That's how you're going to spend your free time? That's how you're going to elect to spend your free time, by playing a game that's not really that good whilst half watching something on your second monitor? Like, excuse me? At 2x speed, probably? Yeah, I was never throwing that. 2 of characters, I'm afraid. Oh, it's red dragon only. That's okay. I don't know. I don't want to be all old man yells at clouds about it, but they're kids today and their attention spans, am I right? Boom. And just everybody's just opening their hand for everything today, turns out. Okay. Except for me. What the heck is going on? Have I just run into a lobby of people with like 40% call rate? 39.97. That's actually keepable, isn't it? Except for the Dora. You're just throwing the Dora. You also seem to be calling basically everything. No, 28.7. That's actually reasonable. You've just got actual. Okay. I mean that's generally why you would open your hand, as if you've got something very fast and quick like that, especially as the dealer. This game's crazy. My red dragon hand. It's basically all still equal, isn't it? Let's be honest. It's basically the start of the game. No. Oh, that sucks. But I will continue to throw guess wins for now. I'll keep this for a bit just because there's a vague Itsu sort of thing going on here, but I'm not really gonna belabor it. Mostly I just want this 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shape triple-sided weight here, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shapes. Those are my shapes. Those are my shapes. This could transition into something that's not, you know, there's no it's too early to think about just throwing this straight up and right now we have to make a decision. But we're Ishan-10 here for a pretty you know, like we can accept the 6 and the 8 or the 7 or this 7, you know, like it's fine. Just have to guess now, basically. I'd like to press Riichi. I really would. Okay. Okay. What was your call rate in the end? 25%. Yeah, you've kind of... Oh my god. This is going to be the quickest game of Riichi Mahjong ever. Oh my god, it was a half flush. It's been 16 minutes. Actually, that's fairly reasonable. That's fairly reasonable. Ugh. Ugh. It's never an outside hand with this 6, this 5, and this 4. It's far too good. Far too good to be thinking about that. But this is obviously very awkward. This is nice. This is the Dora. I'm really not sure. It's double wind for me. Do I care? No. Extremely optimistic to try and find another 2 of those. No. Okay, well, we're just gonna draw utter garbage, apparently. Is there a world where I do something with this? Maybe. Like, maybe. Maybe I just shed all of the middle tiles after all, and just realise that this hand's not really going to do anything, so I may as well... Oh, okay. May as well do nothing with this hand, because nothing is happening. That might be the play. Okay, yeah, alright, fine. Just keep the shapes that you've got, hope for the best. There might be a case to be made here for throwing this, but I don't think so. This seems like the exact kind of situation where you're just going to be sat here doing... Well, very funny. Where you're going to be sat here doing nothing, and then someone's going to call Riichi, and you're just going to be like, right, okay, time to go. That's close to the Dora. This seems like the exact kind of hand that Maka's going to give me like a D on because I just couldn't be bothered. Is there a case to be made for keeping this? There might be. throw this, maybe make it a half outside hand, but yeah, like it's time to do absolutely nothing here. It's time to just leave. This hand was nothing. It was always nothing. Don't even push it. Don't even do something silly like this. Just literally Gembutsu from here on out. Okay. Oh, brilliant. You love to see it. Oof. That changes quite a lot, doesn't it? Alright, dealer seat. Come on, let's go. Holy, that's extremely good. That's extremely good. Do I open my hand here? I have 4 pairs, which I obviously hate. I don't think so. I don't think now we've got this 7, 8, 9 we open our hand. I think we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shapes. Oh, it's very tempting, isn't it, though, just to get this really quickly out the door. Just really quickly out the door, get it sorted. I'd have to throw this 9 and pawn the 8. Oh, no! I could have done it! I could have done it! It's not even that much value, Tanya, Red 5, Dora. It's not, like, earth-shatteringly good. Yeah, yeah. Am I doing this? Am I calling Riichi waiting for the 7 of bamboo? Am I actually going to do that? Or should I have thrown one of these 8, 9 shapes? 7, 8, 9 and an 8, 9. I don't want that. This is awkward. This is very awkward. I probably wouldn't call Riichi, to be fair. This is my pair, right? I want to be able to accept the 5 and the 7 of circles here. I'm not sure what I've done here and whether it was a good idea or not. I think maybe this was a mistake. Make this my pair. Maybe I can draw into a 4. If I draw into a 2 of bamboo, it's a disaster. But I could maybe draw into the other 9 or another 3 now. I think we'll do it like this. If I draw into a 7 of bamboo, I'm livid. But right. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Because I'm Thurton with the 5 is the issue. So I've got 7, 8, 9, a pair of 6s and a pair of 3s, but I probably would still do it. Can't do that. I'd like to, but I maybe I should have done. Maybe I should have opened my hands. Oh, this is the worst. Oh my god, please just let me call Riichi. Please. Oh, this is the most complicated hand ever. Really? What? What? I'm not doing that.
Riichi. No.
Yeah, of course. Exactly that tile. Of course. Exactly that, right? Like, why would it be anything else? 4 Oradora. Yeah, yeah, of course. Why would it be anything else? Why would it be literally anything else on my dealer's seat? Huh? Why? Why would it? Should I have folded? I guess. That's brilliant. Thanks. Thanks for that. Oh, I'm livid. I spent too long thinking about other less important moves, and as such, I ran out of time trying to decide whether I wanted to... Oh, for God's sake. What is happening? I don't deserve to be treated like this. It's Christmas! Okay. Alright, I guess I'm throwing my seat wind. 1, 2, 3, 4 shapes. Just something along here, please. Yes, that'll do.
C.
No. That doesn't change anything. Still want the 5 of circles. I might throw these and try and pivot into Tanyao. Tanyao, Riichi, 18 Oradora. That's also nothing. Is it? Yeah, no, it's nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shapes. But ideally, I'd like to throw. Yeah, I'd like to throw these. Cool Riichi, get loads of Oradora, make my way back into. Cause I don't think I. Obviously, I shouldn't have thrown that 3 of circles. But I was the dealer, and I got Riichi. I'm pretty sure my tile was in this Riichi's. Was in this player's discard pile, right? What a disaster. Have I set a Suji trap anywhere? Yes, the 1-7 Suji here. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Riichi.
1-7 Suji here. It's not brilliant, but I'm gonna call Riichi on this. Because there's Orador up for grabs. Would that have had it? Would I have had it on a different tile there? Can't remember. What? Are you just gonna throw the red 5 of circles?
No.
Brilliant. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely incredible. Phenomenal stuff.
Mulan.
209 points. This is not a very safe tile, is it? Let's be fair. The 6 came out on the turn of the Riichi, didn't it? Yeah, so it's not that. But what else do I do here? I throw it and stay Damaten because it's not Pinfu, because it's double pair weight. So maybe just don't do it. Just fold? Are you telling me to just fold in my last dealer's seat? You're going to want me to fold? I guess there's a lot of danger, right? Like, there are. There is a lot of danger, but and it wasn't a very good Riichi. It's an A+. Actually, this is totally viable. Either cut this and fold, or this is actually totally viable. This was not a horrendous decision at all. Every turn leading up to it maybe was not smart, but this hand was so complicated. Cut this, it says. Don't cut this, cut this. That's fine. That's justifiable. That's also justifiable, but it would rather you just send the 6 back. Justifiable. Yeah, 50-50 on this. Maybe just open it for Tanyo. That's bad. That's actually bad. Tanyo. And then 31 to 34. Because this 6 is in this Riichi. And there's a lot of value up for grabs here, and this is your only other safe tile, and it basically kills the hand. And if somebody sumos, they're also going to sumo a lot of value. South 3. A-. What? I didn't do anything. Oh, just get rid of the ones now. Get rid of the ones now, actually. Get rid of the ones. Why aren't you getting rid of the ones? Why aren't you getting rid of... Keep the 7, but throw the 4. Yeah, okay, I can see that. Alright, now, finally, get rid of the ones. Good God. Don't Riichi this way, Riichi this way? I guess this could deal you in. The weight is right. You definitely want to wait on the 8 and the 4, but Riichi this way, not this way. Because this deals you in, maybe? Whereas the 3... That is extremely strange that it's not like never ever do this. Am I missing something here? 3... A triplet of 2s, a 4, 5, 6, and you're double pair weighting on this. I think it's just because this has passed once recently, relatively recently, whereas this has not passed at all. And then, yeah, you chase this Riichi because it's a triple-sided weight. Like, oh no, it's not even a chasing Riichi, is it? Your hand's open for a half flush. What the heck, man? SC plus the hand I won. Oh no, this is horrible. The hand I won. Oh no, that's you. Okay, hang on. I was looking at that player's rankings. I'm like, oh my god, I played like an idiot. A plus, A, S, A minus, S minus, S, A minus. Okay, alright, so not brilliant, but totally fine, right? Like, no standout B minus hands. Just average, just pretty average play. And then just absolutely 3 Hanomans in a row. Or 3 12,000 point hands in a row. The deal-in, unfortunate, but not the worst. Maybe what I did with the hand leading up to that could have been better. I've spoken about this numerous times, so I will say it, but I will say it again because it does bear repeating. All because this was acceptable doesn't mean that you don't deserve to lose the hand because of all of the mistakes you made beforehand, right? Like, by doing this instead, like if you throw the 3, if you throw the 6 here instead of the 8, then your hand takes on a completely different shape. Throwing the 9 back here and keeping the 8 gives your hand a completely different shape. it's not necessarily correct to just look at. Yes, come on, lady, get out of my flipping face. It's not necessarily correct to just look at this and go, oh, it's 31 to 34. I'm absolved of all wrongdoing. Because really, it wanted you to... I mean, this was wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, it was 5 pairs. It was 5 pairs at this point as well. And not only was it 5 pairs, it was 5 pairs that could have quite easily transitioned into a normal hand. Because you've got 7, 8, 9 double sequence here. You've got 2 double-sided shapes here, that red 5 and the Dora. So this was obviously not great. But I was locking this in. I locked this in too early. It's worth thinking about this being 2 double-sided shapes. And then like 2 shapes here, and then also a 6, 6 and a 3, 3, which you could either make one of these a triplet, or you could transition one of these into a double-sided weight, or you could even just cut one entirely, right? Like, if you draw into a 3, a 6, a 4, or a 7 of characters, you could just cut one of these entirely. Or you could even just cut the 8, 9 entirely, right? Like, there's too much acceptancy here. I shouldn't have done this. I laser visioned in on the fact that I was just going to draw a 7 of bamboo, which is obviously silly. This one I'm surprised is quite as bad as that. It just really wants you to get rid of the ones. I guess you got 3 pairs at this point, right? You got a pair of 2s, a 2, 3, 4, a pair of 8s. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shapes. But you've also got a floating 4 and a 7, so you could easily transition this into Tanyao. And you'd love to press Riichi, right, because of the Oradora chances, because this person can't in what I'm sure is a mistake. Never do it. Never ever do it, it says. In fact, throw one. In fact, throw one away. They want me to... Oh no, this was the half flush. This was pushing the half flush. Keep the 8. That's fair. Keep the 7, obviously. Oh, don't do this. Safe tile. 3, 4, 5, 4, 6. I guess maybe keep these because somebody else might use them as a safe tile to fold, and then you can just pawn them up, and then you've got the 7, and then you've also got the 4 now because of the 7-1 Suji here. Yeah, so like pawn is mostly fine. It's 50-50, but yeah, take it or leave it. And then yeah, throw the 6 for the widest acceptancy on your tempai. Don't necessarily throw these. They're safer, but they give you narrower weights. And then actually don't do this. Just give it up at that point. You've got Seat Wind. I suppose you could maybe keep Seat Wind alive. This is very dangerous. This is a bit brazen for what is Seat Wind half flush. It is 3 Han, but it's a dealer Riichi. Yeah, it was a bit aggressive. It was a bit overly aggressive. Thankfully, it didn't hurt me that much. This is the one... Oh, this was over in the blink of an eye. That is not really a mistake. It hates this. It hates this. It actually would rather you get rid of the 5-7 shape. But, Maka, you seem to not realise that I will just draw it. If anything, get rid of this 4-5 before this 7-8. And I guess that's because I need to respect this more than I do. People were going to throw 9 bamboos, right? They are just going to throw them. They're a terminal tile. People will just get rid of them. If you had to pick if you had to pick one of these two shapes to wait on in the end game, you'd obviously pick 7-8. Because people don't throw 6s, but they throw 9s. Whereas they're not going to throw a 6, or they're less likely to throw a 3. Much less likely to throw a 3. The 6 you just discount, right? The 6 doesn't come out. The 3, less likely to come out. But the 9, oh baby. But what's interesting here is that Maka is like, no. Keep all of your double-sided weights. Double-sided weights, good. But I simply just believed. I believed in the heart of the cards. But Maka doesn't respect it. Obviously it wouldn't, because a lot of the time this doesn't help you. And somebody up here throws a... You get into Tenpai and somebody up here throws a 9 and you're like, oh, that would have been Ron. And yeah, it would have been Ron for C-Win Red 5, but... It's fine. Where was the one where they pawned the East Wind like straight away? I want to see how Maka feels about what I did and the order I did it. Not a mistake. Not a mistake. Fair enough. Yeah, why did I keep a guess win? Why did I keep this guess win rather than this? Clearly an 8 of circles is good for me. That's very strange. This is safe. I mean, obviously it's only turn 5, but you've still got to respect the fact that this is already a Mangan on the table, I guess, but whatever. Oh, and then actually it's totally fine with everything else I did. Yeah, that's interesting. I kind of thought that that might have been a mistake, but I guess not, right? Because then you, as I explained in the game, my logic, and often what happens is I explain my logic out loud and then I go to the Maka review and Maka's like, what are you talking about? All you lose from this is the ability to pawn the 7s. You turn this into a 3-5-7 shape, which lets you chi the 4 and the 6. And it also lets you still accept the 9 of bamboo. Because then you have a 7, 8, 9. You've got a loose 8, but then you've still got a 5-3 shape, right? You can just throw the 8, and then you've got a nice 5-3 shape. It still lets you pawn the 8s. You pawn the, if you pawn the 8s, it's a bit awkward. I'm not quite sure what you would do after you pawn the 8s, because then you've got... You would just have to guess, right? I guess you throw... In this exact situation, I guess you throw the 7 and you have the 1-7 Suji, but no one's going to respect that. People don't respect Suji with open hands, with good reason. Because open hands, just anything goes, right? But yeah, follow cut. Obviously this hand, that does nothing for you anyway. Draw the 9 so you can throw the 8, which puts you in Tenpai for the 4. And then deal in. Then just deal in with the 8. But whatever, it's fine. Maka says it's fine. S, A minus. How is this an A minus? Just because you wanted me, just because I threw him a guest win before a loose 9. Whatever. Extremely negligible. You guess, right? That's what I said at the time. You just have to guess. But where's the logic here? I've already thrown a 9, I guess. I just have to throw one. I have to throw one. And if I throw this and draw a 7 of circles, then I'm mad. And if I throw this and draw a 7 of characters, then I'm mad. There's some nuance here that I'm not seeing. All the 9s have gone. So this is basically an edge tile now. But what difference does that make? I'm only waiting on the 7 either way. I throw this and draw a 7, then... I guess this... Yeah, I don't know. I actually have no idea. S-A... Whoops. Which one was this? Oh, this was awkward. A... Oh yeah, we analysed this one already, and then this one... Oh yeah, the ones. Get rid of the ones. Okay, well... I feel a little bit better now, having analysed that game, that my dealings were... 4 dealings, Christ. That game was within acceptable bounds, unfortunately. It's just one of those games. Just one of those games where bad things happen to good people. And everyone else gets to Khan. How many Khans were there? There were so many Khans. None of them seemed correct to me, as an outsider. You can't, the 5s. Yeah, that's justifiable, actually. Okay, maybe there weren't as many cards as I thought. Oh no, there's another one here. Yeah, don't do this. Don't do this. It's because you want after a Khan, right? How can you get after a Khan with this unless you draw exactly the East Wind? Because you do Riichi, right? You did draw exactly the East Wind! My god! But you're still not in Tempai. Like, I mean, like, if I don't believe that you actually pulled the last East Wind out of the wall.
No.
And that's the hand I deal into. Oh god. Oh, and there was this West Wind, which we've already established was horrendous. Okay, so what was that? 4 Khans and only one of them was even moderately okay? What a game. What a game, folks. Riichi Mahjong. So, alright, I know we did a lot of analysis there, but it is important. It is important, especially when you come forth. What did we learn, though? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I guess we learned to be very careful when there's Khans happening about dealing in. I think. Maybe? Maybe? And throwing pairs of 1s is acceptable when you can transition your hand into Tanyao quite easily. If it's your only pair, then yeah, maybe don't do it. But if you've got other pairs... When you've got 3 pairs, they say throw your strongest shape, but that doesn't always seem to be the case, does it? It seems to be more the case that you throwing a... Because we've had this several times in recent memory where we throw a guest wind or something because it just has so little acceptancy and it can't turn into a double-sided weight, and that's also the same with a pair of 1s, right? Even if you draw a 2 of circles, you're not particularly happy about it. And I think another 1 of circles was already on the table, right? So it was less likely to even become very unlikely to become a triplet, so... Yeah, alright, well... Okay, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please let me know with a like or a comment. If you want to see more Riichi Mahjong, be sure to subscribe. I don't know what the schedule is going to be, just I had some time today, and I wanted to play Mahjong, so I thought I would record. Clearly went badly. It's fine. We'll see what Mortal says. We'll see what Mortal says. So yeah, I'm not promising a video every day for the foreseeable, but just, you know, there'll be videos every now and then, so make sure to hit hit that like and subscribe button. Am I right? Am I right? I hope you're having a good break. If you're having a break, that is, of course. Some of us have to work. Ha ha ha. But whatever, it's fine. I chose this life. Have a good New Year if I don't speak to you before, but I probably will do one between now and New Year's. Take it easy. See you next time. Bye bye.